I'm actually recording this post-commentary. I forgot to turn my microphone on. How embarrassing. So today I'm going to show you how to destroy everything in Gummy missions. I was struggling a lot with the basic ship here. And it works quite well for a while, but, you know, honestly, it's missing quite a lot of key features. And I decided to build my own thing, and it was just so awesome I decided to make a video on it. With this ship design, you pretty much always get an A rating. So I'm just trying to remember how I actually installed these blocks and stuff, but you want a cockpit. You always need a cockpit, so I prefer this one, but you can use whichever one you want, of course. Just throw that in the middle. And then I took an animal just for the mobility. The mobility helps you move around the screen a bit faster in the missions. I actually put 2 of these, I think, because, well, I have a lot of points. I'm a high level. If you're not a high level, you can just use 1 or none. You don't need them at all. But they help you move around a bit faster. And then for movement gummies, just use what you can afford. I used these big ones. I used a couple of them. It doesn't matter if your power is in the minuses like mine is. It doesn't affect anything as far as I can tell. And then the important bit, of course, is the weapon gummies. So, as far as I know, you unlock those fire weapons really early on. I can't remember when I unlocked them, but I remember the first time I tried to build something, I used these. So you just want to put them not too close to the edge, something like, you know, in the corners like that, and in front of the dog's face is quite good. Yeah, right in front of the face, something like that. And then you want a couple of trekking weapons too, so for basic lasers, I think you start off with these unlocked. 2 of these is probably what I would recommend putting. I have so many points, I'm going to put 3 here, but 2 is more than enough. It just kind of helps you clean up the enemies if you're missing something. Did I put 4? No, I didn't. Okay. And then you want to take the next level of fire weapon and put as many of those as you can afford to. You want to save a few points for health, because otherwise you die in 1 hit. And that's those put down. And then I think I'm going to put health blocks next. Let's have a look. Yeah, so this Syndical G09 at the bottom. This, as far as I can tell, is the best value for money. You get the most hit points per block. So just put as many of those as you can afford. Again, if you're on more of a budget than I am, if you're not as high a level, then just, like, you know, just put like a couple less guns and you can get plenty of health blocks on them. That's like way more than enough how many guns I have there now. I did this strategy since I had like probably like 400 point limit, so it works really well. And then for abilities, as many cannon upgrades as you can afford, of course. Laser upgrades are good too. Go on, get on with it. Price up plus heal upgrade is good to have too, and auto life is very useful because it brings you back. But like I said, if you're a lower level, you don't necessarily have these unlocked. And I apparently got a roll upgrade there too. I think this is a good name for this ship. And then for teeny ships, depending on your point limits, you just want to put as many guns as you can get, really. They add a lot of performance to your offense stat. So for example, there's a good example for 180 points. I have 270 currently, so I did that. But just as many guns as you can fit into that small space. So there we got our Spaghetti Bob, a couple of teeny ships, and for the special weapon, I prefer to use Firestorm, but it unlocks quite late. If you don't have that unlocked, go ahead and use Twin Shot, that's really good too. But I guess Heavy Rocket would be awesome too, but I've never tried it, so. Okay, and here we are approaching a very difficult mission. And here you can see the power of it. This is actually a very difficult mission with a standard ship. But you can see the big cannons. how quickly our weapon can actually destroy them, or our ship can destroy them. It's just so ridiculous how quickly it does damage. Now you gotta remember, we have very low health. It's extremely low. That sounded stupid. Let's try that again. You gotta remember we've got really low health, so just keep mashing the square button to dodge and try and avoid anything like laser type projectile or anything like that. And you should be fine. And you can see at the bottom there, it's like, you would have to hammer away on those for like 1 minute per gun with the standard ship. But 50 seconds, one of the hardest bosses beat. And like I said, I haven't not once got an A rank with this ship. Okay, so here we got a 3-star mission. I looked around for a bit, I couldn't find a 4-star. Maybe I'm too high a level already to find these like casual 4-star missions, so but you can probably get the idea. It's like, this is where the lasers are useful because they lock on. So, you know, you don't have to like go over absolutely everything to destroy them, but it's just ridiculous how fast this ship kills stuff. I'm going to leave you with the rest of this fight. I'm going to wrap up the video now. Thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'd love to see you in the next video. And hopefully this was actually helpful to someone. It helped me a lot when I came up with this design. It's not pretty, it doesn't need to be, it's just, you know, it runs its course. Other than that, take care. And post commentary is very difficult to do.